What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another flight here with Fly the Noob. Today we will be flying from Glasgow to Donegal. So Glasgow to Donegal, and we are going to use Loganair. All right, so using Loganair, we're going to fly from Glasgow to Donegal, and as you can see, it is raining in Glasgow. Surprise, surprise. However, we're not using lifetime at the moment. It is a few hours ahead in Glasgow. All right, so yeah, Glasgow to Donegal. So we're gonna fly over from Scotland over to Ireland. All right, excellent, 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 excellent. Anybody else in town? Is it just us, Mr. EM, in the chats? It would seem it's just us in the chats, isn't it? Okay, so today's flight is pretty interesting here. Donegal is a rather small airport. There isn't much going on in Donegal, and the approach into Donegal is actually supposed to be, there's no ILS. There is a localizer, but there's no ILS, so we're gonna have to manage our altitude by ourselves, which is not too difficult if we have visuals. So let's see what our aircraft actually tells us. Hopefully the FMS gives us a little bit of guidance there. Anyway, let's jump into our aircraft and get this party started. Shall we do that? Let's first go to our walk around mode here. Okay, here we are. Welcome everybody on board, not on board. Welcome to Glasgow here, where it is raining and it's pouring, and that's what's happening. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove the covers for the static ports, pitot tubes, all that good stuff. We can remove the chocks if we want to, but I'm not sure if parking brake is engaged. I think it is. Just gotta remove it anyway. Let's get rid of the engine covers here. Ta-da! That's gone. That's brilliant. Okay, so let's take a look at our new upgraded ATR 72-600. Now that's what this stream is all about, right? They have finally, I remember mentioning this in one of my streams, and since then it's taken them a couple of weeks to get this in order. Hello there, Mr. Arnis. Welcome to the stream after a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It took them a while to get this out, but they've finally upgraded the ATR series, both the 42, 72, freighter, passenger, all the variants, for use in 2024 native, which is what we just saw, the walk around mode working really, really well there. We never had that when we were flying the 2020 version in 2024. So yeah, they've done some reworking of textures and stuff, I believe. I'm pretty positive about that. It looks really, really good and crisp, right? Especially on the inside, which we'll take a look in just a second. Let's check out the landing gear area, which is done really, really well. I don't know if it's been reworked, but it looks fantastic. All right, it really does. The tires look great as well. Okay, so if we go to the engine, the propeller blades right there, it's modeled to a crazy level of detail, which I really, really like. Honestly, this aircraft looks fantastic. I'm not going to lie to you. We take a look at the wingtip right there. That looks so good, doesn't it? The lights look great. Everything looks excellent. Let's go down here to the main landing gear. Maybe there's a bit of polygon over there. That's fine. This is great. That is great modeling right there. Fantastic level of detail. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay. So if we keep going here, can we open this? Oh my god, we can open this from the outside now. Let's open that up. Look at that. That is great. Let's continue here. What is here? Ah, look at that. They've reworked the light at the back, and I have to say it looks fantastic. The light at the back looks great now. That's great. We're going to take a closer look at it during the flight. Obviously, that's going to happen. But yeah, let's check out what's going on by the door here. That's working really well. Can we engage the tail propping mechanism? The one that props up the tail from the outside? No, we can't. For that, we need to go to the tablet. That makes sense. Look at this. This is just great. We can't walk up the stairs, but it looks fantastic, doesn't it? Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, let's go ahead and open up our main door here. Push flap to open. Oh, that's an exit. Emergency exit. Are these openable? No, they're not. These are not openable. The panels are not openable. There we go. Okay. All right, fantastic. And we can't hop inside like this. We have to press Shift C to get in. There we go. We are in our cockpit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down to our tablet first. Take a look at SimBrief. Let's import our SimBrief. Why not, right? Hello? Oh, I don't have SimBrief set up, do I? I need to set up my pilot ID. I need to set up my pilot ID, everybody. I don't even know what it is. So let me go take a look at what my pilot ID is actually supposed to be. Let me put that in, everybody. Okay, I shall do that, and then we shall see. Come on, what is my pilot ID? Forgot to load in that. Okay, let me try and hide it from you guys. Not that it's not already out there. It doesn't do much even if it's out there, but you know, in the interest of security, I think I can kind of hide it. Yeah, I can hide it. There you go. No, I can't hide it. No matter what I do, you guys are gonna see it pretty much. Oh, that's funny. Okay, whatever. It is what it is, huh? Let me try. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm just gonna enter it. It's not like you guys can do much with it anyway, so whatever. Can you put that in? Enter. Does that work? For some reason, my SimBrief stuff is not working. No, it's not working. It's not working, man. It's not working. Yeah, that's not happening. It's not working anyway. It's the wrong one. I have to go check what my correct SimBrief ID is. I don't even know myself. Okay, let me go check. Hello there, Mike Smith. Welcome to the stream. Let me go check my own SimBrief ID and I will pause the stream. Maybe that's a good idea. So what I can do is I can put loading up stuff. And I can put that down there as well. There you go. You guys can still hear me though, right? That's fantastic. Let me try and see how I can get SimBrief going here. Yeah, it's not working. So I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do with this, but it's not working. Okay. That's interesting. SimBrief isn't working for me on this. Yeah, it's not working for me. I don't know why it's not working, but it just isn't. Yep, we've got a problem here. Got a problem here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got no SimBrief coming in. I don't know how to do that. It's just not working. Yep. Alright, let me try that one more time. Before we take a look at the cockpit textures and stuff, let me try that one more time with my SimBrief. I don't know what's wrong. I changed the ID and everything, but it's not working. Yeah, it's just not working. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to fly this without SimBrief, huh? Wait. Oh, wait. I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. Oh. Nope. I don't know what's going on. It's not working. It's completely stuck. So I don't know what to do. Well, looks like I found something wrong with it already. So let's go back to the stream here. So I can't get my SimBrief to work. All right, my SimBrief is not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. I will figure that out some other time. I'm not too worried about it at the moment though. Let's just get our party started, shall we? Even without SimBrief, we should be able to do this. We can set up our weights from SimBrief manually. So firstly, before we go any further, that was a wrong ID anyway, so I don't really need to worry about showing you guys any ID. That was the wrong one anyway, but it doesn't matter. I think it was. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, SimBrief isn't working at the moment. I'm not going to spend time trying to sort it out. Let's take a look at how good these cockpit textures are. In all honesty, the cockpit feels a little bit darker than the earlier variant, which I feel it looks better to me for sure, and the textures look fantastic. These textures were not this good in the previous one. I would like to believe that it definitely looks different from the 2020 ATR. Things look great, and if you turn on any of the lights, which we'll do in a bit, it looks great. If we use our flashlight right now, we can see that the textures are done really well. So that is really cool. Check that out. Alright, so it looks fantastic. Throughout the cockpit, it looks fantastic. Obviously, the circuit breakers are not modeled. And this is an expert series, not a study level aircraft per se. It's an expert series. It is pretty much study level. A lot of stuff that I would never use are actually modeled really well. I like it. This is very good. This is very, very good. Oh, yes. Okay, we got a bit of gimmick here as well. Wow, okay. This thing ain't playing around. Oh, whoa, we can even take this out? Yeah, you can, can't you? You can actually take out the oxygen mask. I just don't know how to. How do I take it out? That's to test it. How do I take it out? How do I take it out? I don't know how to take it out. But it seems like there's more of a functionality here than just pressing it, which is pretty cool, right? Very nice. Let's go check out the cabin. What have they done with the cabin? The door, okay, looks fantastic. We've got a double door there with some sort of empty area here. Well, the cabin looks fantastic. This is just the passenger variant. The cabin looks great. We can turn off our flashlight here, can't we? Let's do that. There we go. So cabin looks great. Unfortunately, the cabin stuff is not exactly interactable. It wasn't in the last one either. I'm not complaining though. It's not too bad at all. Very nice. This is stuff I'll never do anyway, but the cabin looks great. Let's go all the way till the end. See what's at the end. Oh, the lavatory is not operable. The PA system is not operable, but the doors I believe are. Yes, they are. We can close them up from here. Very nicely done galley kind of thing there. We can definitely close up the doors and stuff from here, which is pretty cool. Right, let's head back into the cockpit. I'm pretty sure we can close this main door as well from the inside. Yes, we can for sure. There we go. All right, fantastic. Let's jump back into the cockpit and get stuff started without further delay. Let's go to our ground power units. We'll connect both today. Let's go overhead. Get our batteries and external power number 1 on. And then we'll wait. Okay? And then wait for all these screens to boot up. It is very important that you do not interrupt the boot up of these screens. As a matter of fact, ideally you would turn on the batteries and wait for the first 2 screens to boot up before the second 2, but I'm not really doing that today. So let's boot up all these screens at the same time. I'm enjoying this slightly darker cockpit. I don't know about you guys, but it looks fantastic. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Yes, we are. Alrighty, let's head upstairs, or rather overhead, not upstairs. Let's arm the emergency lights. Let's get main oxygen supply there to on. Somewhere, okay, I'm gonna flick open the storm light and then flick it back off. That tends to turn on the panel lights everywhere. I don't know why it's like that, but that's just what I've found. That's just what I've found. How true is it? No idea. Yeah, everything is working. Dim, bright. We'll leave it on bright, not that there's much of a difference. Is there ground control for voice recorder? I don't see a ground control panel for voice recorder. Do you guys see one? No, I don't think there is one. It's been a while since I've been in this aircraft, hadn't I? Or did I fly it recently? I did. I just took it to Islamabad. I did fly it. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. That was a 42 variant though. Today it's a new 72 variant, so we don't know what the differences are. What else? Let's turn on the AC external power right here. ACW external power, I believe. Yep, right there. We turned it on. Excellent. Before we go any further with engine startup and stuff, let's try and get this sorted, which is the FMC. Or the FMS, rather. Okay, let's go to init. Position initialization. Let's see. GPS pause. That's fine. Let's init that. Let's go back down here. Let's go to nav data. That's fine. Flight plan init. Let's take our route and get it done for today. For today, if we take open our sim brief here, it is EGPF Glasgow to EIDL, which is Donegal, and we're going to take off from 23, land at 21. So let's put that in right here. EGPF / EIDL. There we go. Okay, that is fine, exactly the way it is. A flight ID for today, I'm just going to use FDNX, if I can find it. There it is, FDNX, and I'm going to put that in there. Nope, like this. Execute that. There you go. Our flight plan for today, out of EGPF, runway 23. Let's put that in. Oh, it's right here. Runway 23, and our takeoff is going to be Clyde 3 Alpha. We're going to use that one. No transitions. Let's just insert that right there. If we continue going down here from Clyde at EIDL, not in database. What on earth do you mean by not in database? Oh lordy. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Approach none, via none, everything none. Okay. That's brilliant. It's got nothing. It's got nothing. We don't have any kind of procedure available for this. So, however, we can tune our localizer. We'll be okay. We'll figure out a way. We always do. Obviously, if you have the latest navigation data with Navigraph, you will not run into such issues. I don't have Navigraph. I have never used Navigraph, so that is why we're slightly out of date with there. It is there. It's just that none of the procedures are up to date in this current database that we're using. Obviously, because it's not up to date. That's not a big issue. There's always a workaround with little nav maps, so we'll do that today. Not a problem. So from Clyde, we're going to go to Rubex directly. So let's input that. Rubex. Right here. And then from there, we're going to fly directly towards that. So we can just remove our flight plan discontinuity. And that's pretty much it. What we're going to do now is once we pass Rubex and we are on our way towards Donegal, we'll kind of tune ourselves so that we come in at an angle that catches the ILS properly. We'll do that on the fly. A little bit of a challenge there, not a problem, not too much of a problem. So we'll worry about this as we come into it. Okay, there's our flight plan and blah blah blah. There you go. Okay, great. Let's go down to our return that. We've got that. Okay, that's fine, just the way it is. Okay, so let me just come down back to init, and we've got our weight page. Now here we need to do some stuff with the aircraft. So let's go to payload. Empty weight 13,340 is what we want, right? Can we put that in? Crew weight, payload weight. Why is this not changing? How do we... Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Empty weight. What kind of stuff is this? What kind of... Zero fuel weight estimated at 18,030. Let me try put that in. Oh my god, it's the same stupid thing. 18,030. That's worked. Fuel weight today is in kgs 1870. Let's try that. 1870. Gross weight is 9,900. Estimated takeoff weight at 19,734. That's good enough for us. No, it doesn't, Mr. Ernest. It doesn't take long at all. This is actually a very short flight procedure, man. Very, very short. We just had a good look around the aircraft and we're just taking our time with this one today, so That's why it's 25 minutes in, but it's very easy to get going on this aircraft, especially if your sim brief is working. But yeah, very short. No, even the programming is pretty short. It's not that difficult. It's slightly longer than Boeing and Airbus. Definitely longer than Airbus, but yeah. So we've got that going. Passengers, cargo, fuel weight, gross weight. No, let's just put 0 fuel weight here. Do we need to redo this? Oh no, we do, don't we? 0 fuel weight at 1803. I'm just gonna put that in. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's redo that. 18030. And this one right here at 1870. Let's put that in. And we're gonna say start loading. Can GSX... Okay, if I say start loading, close up that, load aircraft, close, and that kind of seems right? It kind of seems right. I'm not too sure about it. Can GSX give us anything today? Reload sim brief. What is it saying? Oh no, what have I done? Oh my god. I pressed the wrong button. Oh lord, I knew that was a mistake. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to relaunch my simulator, everybody. We're gonna have to restart that. Yup. So what happened there was when the sim brief window opened, I pressed the button to open it outside of simulator. You know that little icon that opens it as an external dialog box? I opened that. Now, because I've got reshade running, when I press that button to open it as an external dialog box, the reshade starts applying to that, and that crashes the simulator. So there you go. That's what just happened. Every time I have to be very careful not to press that button. If I press it by mistake, the simulator crashes because of reshade. Oh lordy. Yep, we're gonna literally have to spawn in again and start all over. You know what? It's a good thing because it's a chance for me to show you, Mr. Anas there, that it doesn't take that long to get started with this aircraft. So yeah, we are restarting the simulator at the moment. In case you guys are wondering, it is loading. There's your lovely little splash screen there, which is flashing for some reason. I don't know why it's flashing so much. I don't know. But there's your lovely little loading screen. Good lord. The second I saw that reshade pop up, I knew it was over. Isn't that annoying? Gosh darn it. Okay, anyway. Anywho, sorry about the delay, guys, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I think I should start, I think I should put a webcam. What do you guys think? Do you think I should put a webcam? Make it more entertaining for you guys when stuff like this happens. You can just look at my stupid face. Yeah. Instead of just waiting for the thing to reload again, I suppose, right? Okay, now I've got a lot of add-ons and all that stuff installed, so it's gonna take a bit of time, a bit longer, maybe a few seconds longer than what it used to before, but not by much, to be honest.
FS Realistic plus connected.
Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, so let me load everything up one more time. Oh lordy, loading everything up one more time from scratch in Glasgow because I screwed that up royally. Well, it's not entirely. It was an accident. I apologize. Hey, that means we gotta spend another 20 minutes on the stream, on the ground. Well, these things happen. So if you're running reshade, that's something to watch out for, huh? Something to watch out for. If you're running reshade, that's something to watch out for. Let me get my Rex Atmos going today. There you go. Let's get the Rex Atmos going right there. get that going right there. Rex Atmos. What is going on here? What is going on, Sally? Custom right there. I'm just making some adjustments. I'll be with you guys very, very soon. I'm putting everything back to exactly how it was. All right. Okay, I think we've got everything running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we've got everything running here. Yeah, I need to rerun my FSLTL. Give me a second here while I do that. Start that up as well. Okay, I think you guys can just be in here. Yep, there you go. We're back, everybody. We're back. All right, okay. I believe everything is working now as it should. Okay, there we go. We've even got the correct aircraft showing up on our overlay there. All right, let's start again, but this time let's move through it a little quicker. I cannot get my sim brief to work. We're going to leave that out. Let's put all the stuff here. Remove all the covers because I don't want to go through walk around mode again. Let's go up here. Let's go to battery on, that available. And we're going to wait for all the screens here to boot up. I'm just going to make sure that all the covers are removed. Yes, they are. It's raining in Glasgow once again, everybody, which is great. Live weather has managed to load in correctly. And every cover pitot tube is removed, which is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to wait for this. This is the one part we cannot skip. And we're going to restart our programming process here. SimBrief is still available. So yeah, so what happened there was I opened GSX and I pressed this button right here. The button to open it up as an external dialog box. If I do this, because I have reshade running, it's going to crash the thing. So yeah, my bad, everybody. Can I request reload the SimBrief? Come on, what do you mean can't read the aircraft type? I don't understand. I have the right GSX profiles installed. I have everything that I could possibly want. And it gives me this stupid error. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's request boarding for fun. Let's see what it does. Swissport. Okay. Alright, we got everything up here. Let's come down here. Emergency lights. Oh, no, that's not. We'll just leave this on bright anyway. Arm the emergency lights. Turn on the oxygen supply there. Where are the passenger signs? We can turn those on. Nav lights can go on right there. Logo lights can remain on for today. Why not? It is rainy after all. Let's turn that light on. What is this? Attach, pushback? No. And we can turn on this one as well now. There we go. Everything is looking great. Once again, let's come down here, go to our payload, and we need to set everything up again. Now, that's not going to take us too long, is it? Zero fuel weight today is 18030, right? 18030. Let's put that in 18030. And our fuel there is supposed to be 1870. We're going to put that in and 19900. Start loading. Close that up, and that is good enough for us. Yeah, that is definitely good enough for us. Yeah, we're looking good here. Yeah, we're looking okay. That's fine. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. We've got a bunch of speeds here that I'm not interested in at the moment. Performance here. Required runway, all of that stuff. This is takeoff data. 106.106.110 apparently. Alright, let me come down here. Let's get our FMS going again. Shall we do that? Init, position initialization. We're gonna put this one in. Do that. Come back. Let's go to our nav data. We don't need to do anything there. Route, and then we're gonna put E G P F/EIDL right here. There you go. We're going to execute that. We're going to go there, runway 23 out of Clyde 3 Alpha, and we're going to execute that. And then we're going to insert our flight plan, which is direct Rubex There's Rubex in here. That's done. And we can hear passengers.
There may be room further up.
Is it showing the models? No, but we can hear them. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyhow, let's see what's happening outside with the sim brief, shall we? Yeah, that is not what's supposed to happen. This is the freighter stuff, man. What the heck? What on earth is going on? This is the wrong profile. Do I have the wrong sim brief profile installed? Because it's loading up the freighter here. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know how that happens, but yeah. That is so incorrect. Anyway, whatever. I'm not too bothered about this right now. I always have issues with sim brief. Let's go to FSR realistic. Let me try and get a profile here. There we go. That's much better. I like that one. I know the other one's slightly more immersive, but I tend to prefer this. Okay. So we've got all of that in our flight plan. We're gonna clear this one right here, execute that, and then from here we can go back to weights. Okay, so 0 fuel weight.
Just down the road. Yes, right side.
Okay, fuel on board, gross weight, trim is 1.1 up for takeoff. We can take care of that. We can't set it right now, can we? No, we cannot. We kind of can, apparently. Okay, apparently we can. Reserve there, that's all fine. Cruising altitude today is 200. Let's try that. Not 200 feet. Come on, 20,000 feet, man. There we go. Max cruise and all of that stuff. Weight, fuel flow. We don't need to worry about that. Flight plan in it. Weight is complete. Let's go to performance initialization, which is complete. There is nothing else here to do, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing else here to do, apparently. V1 and all that stuff is done.
There's space up there.
So we're good. Okay, we are good. Let's come down here. We've got the progress page and we are ready. Programming complete. Let's get hotel mode running on our aircraft and then let's just get out of here, shall we? So let me open up GSX carefully here and request prepare for pushback and departure. Let's see how far GSX is. No, okay. That's great. That is great, everybody.
Yes, please come in.
Okay, looking good. Our pushback is about to begin. We need to go with our nose to the right today. Let's close this up, close that up. Let's go up here. Let's try get our prop brakes running. So let me try and do that. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, wait. We need to put this on. There we go. Now we've got our prop brake available. We're going to turn that on. Prop brake is on. Let's go fuel pump here. Let's go to start A and we'll start up engine number 2 for hotel mode operations. Okay. Okay, that is working right there. That's good enough. Let's advance that. There we go. That's running. Brilliant. Excellent. Let's go up here. Get this power here disconnected. And we can also get this power disconnected, can't we? There we go. Generator 2 is working on its own. So we don't need to worry about that. Voila. Okay. What else? What else? Aircraft. Let's close the doors.
There should be space up front.
Get the ground powers off. Okay, we'll press this.
On your right, please continue.
We will release the parking brake. If I remember where it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, there's the parking brake. It should move. Yep, there it is. It's moving. Let's get our beacon lights on and let's get ready to go. Let's start engine number 1 directly here.
Almost.
There we go. Engine number 1 coming to life.
Yes, that's correct. Windows.
There we go. Let's set this one to that right there. There we go. Engine number 1 coming to life. Pushback is a little bit funny there, but that's okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, what is wrong with our temperatures here? Something is wrong with our temperature. So I need to go up here. I'm gonna release the prop brake. Prop brake is still on for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. Why is prop brake on? Okay, let's put our parking brake back down. Let's clear all of that. Go up here. Yeah, we've got a problem here, don't we? There we go. Cycled it off, but for some reason something is wrong here. Ah, there we go. Prop brake is off now. Great. Okay, that is definitely not the proper procedure right here, but however, we've managed to muscle through that, and there you go. We've got both our engines running as it should. Anti-icing range. Our de-icing is here. We could go for propeller, that on. We could turn all of this on, side windows on. We can turn these on as well, why not? Right, and de-icing, we'll leave all this on. Let's get our taxi light on there. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are ready to go. Did we get our hand signal? She's left already. Oh, there you go. Everyone's left. Great. Fantastic. After 43 minutes on the ground, we are ready to go. Let's get our parking brakes down to takeoff position. And our trim is already set today. I think our V speeds are showing up correctly. Let's set up our autopilot before we begin taxiing here. Our cruising altitude today is supposed to be where again? 20,000 feet. I'm going to go directly to that 20,000 feet. Because it's kind of difficult to operate this aircraft whilst on the fly to change all of this. So we're gonna go directly to 20,000 feet, just like that. Okay, that's great. Let's turn nav mode on there. VNav doesn't really do anything. We'll leave it on IAS mode for the time being, I guess. Yeah, nav is what it's following here. We can change the display over here as well. We also have to do something else here, which I'm pretty sure about. If you come here and go to performance, we need to confirm takeoff data. Takeoff data is confirmed. There you go. We're going to leave that on the way it is. Then we can come to navigation display right here. We can also go to the map if we want to, but we don't need that today. So we're going to use this TCAS and whatever. We're going to have surveillance nav. So TCAS for now is on standby. Let's put okay, we'll leave this on. TCAS is still we'll leave it on standby. Yeah, we can leave it on auto. Who the hell cares about it, right? We'll just leave it like that. All right, everybody. I think we're ready to go, pretty much, right? There is a way to get the vertical profile showing. I forgot how to do that. Oh, there's a format thing here. This is the way to check out your various flight plan problems if you have any. I don't know what this Zetun is, but hopefully it doesn't give us any problems, eh? Yeah. Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out, everybody. We're ready to go, pretty much. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think we're okay. All right. Time to release parking brakes. So before that, let me just get my throttle quadrant set up. It's gonna take me about 10 seconds. Okay, parking brake off, lock off, and let's give it a bit of power. There we go. It's a little too much power, but that's okay. We are going to turn off to our right, everybody, and hopefully we'll be able to. Ooh, look at that, would you? Let's get some wipers going, why not? If I can find them. There they are. Okay, so the captain side does actually do something. The co-pilot side doesn't. Look at that. The co-pilot's you take a look at the co-pilot's wipers, they don't actually do anything. Look at that. So there's another bug I've just found. The co-pilot's wipers do nothing. The captain's do. Okay, please fix that, Mr. Microsoft Asobo, whoever is in charge of doing it now. Let's get this aircraft ready to go, everybody. Okay, nice, very nice. There we go, that's much better. That gets our focus. Plenty of easy jets there. Here at Glasgow, very beautiful airport. Glasgow. Let's taxi on to our takeoff runway. It's my first time in Glasgow, first time in Donegal as well. So let's see how it's going to work out. But I am absolutely loving what's going on here, to be honest with you. I love it. Okay. I believe in icing range you're not allowed to have a certain angle of attack or something like that. We are in icing range at the moment, but I want to turn off anti-icing as soon as possible. So let's see how that goes for us. Okay, so to reach our takeoff runway today, we need to taxi down the runway. Yeah, we'll just taxi down the runway. We didn't need to do this. We could have just taxied using taxiways, you know that. But anyway, we're gonna go and turn at the end of the runway. So we're gonna taxi down the runway today. I hate doing that, but I guess we'll just do it. We'll just do it anyway. We should not have done it, but do it. Okay, ground speed 20 knots. That is fast enough for us. 22 knots. We need to cut down on that throttle a little bit. Look at that. Oh, check that out. Isn't that some glorious stuff right there? I love it. I love the rain in Glasgow. I don't like the rain in real life, by the way, but that just looks fantastic with the GFX effects going on for prop wash. Not really prop wash. What do you call that? the rain getting blasted off, the water getting blasted off the runway because of our thrust there. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Something that was missing in Microsoft Flight Sim, as well as the water trails. Very nice. Very nice. Ground speed is a little too fast, 23 knots. I'd like to cut that out. There we go. What a beautiful aircraft. I love the Logan Air livery on it. I love the tail. I love it. Beautiful. This was worth it. Although it took us 50 minutes, this was worth it. I'm glad we did that again. Alrighty. Okay, let's now go ahead and taxi our aircraft in a way that will make sure that I want as much runway as possible, so we're gonna use the whole way today. We're gonna use the whole way today. Might not be necessary, but we're gonna do it. All our anti-ice are on. Should I turn it off for takeoff? I'll try. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, we've got a little bit of room to turn around here, so that's what we're gonna do. Cut that out a little bit. And let's turn our aircraft, eh? There we go. There we go. That is good enough for us. Yep, definitely good enough for us. We're gonna stop our aircraft right there. Let's take care of some lights, shall we? That on, all of this on, as a matter of fact. Excellent. TCAS is already taken care of. I'm not worried about it. What I'm worried about is the anti-ice. Should I turn these off? Let's put them like this. How about that? Okay, we're gonna turn off everything for I'm not gonna do that either. So we won't have a stall warning sooner than we need to. I think we're ready for takeoff here. Yeah, pretty much. Let's just go. Power management takeoff. Shall we just go? Does this work? No, it doesn't. What does this do? Wait, what does this button do? Hold on. Mr. Button, what do you do? What? It's such a weird click spot. There we go. Does nothing. Okay, nav mode. I put VNav there. I think we're good to go. Are we on the correct thing? We are, aren't we? Yep, we are. Alright, ready to go. Nothing else to do here except fly on out of here, so let's do that. Okay, let's rotate. Careful. Get up. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go towards LNAV right there. Just trying to gain some speed. Oh, we can hand fly this thing for now. Okay, we just hand fly it for the time being. Or should I give it off the autopilot? Okay, let's try autopilot. Let's try... Let's try it like that. What is the FD doing? I have no idea. Anyway, here we go. We are climbing out of Glasgow into the clouds, ladies and gentlemen. Check that out. That looks lovely, doesn't it? Gotta keep an eye on the speed here, which is dropping really dangerously here. It's too low, man. That is way too low. What is the flight director doing? Okay, a turn is supposed to come up. Oof, it's very bumpy. Oh lordy, is it gonna make the turn or not? Yep, we are making the turn. There we go. We are climbing as well to the altitude at the selected speed according to this. Turn towards MCT there. Giving it all the power I can, pretty much. Okay, we seem to be doing okay. Oh, we can't see a thing. Oh, look at that. That is very nice. Look at the wing fade on that. That is so cool. Although DLSS is giving us a see-through effect there for the hub. There we go. DLSS is doing that for us. That sucks, but I love the wing fade. I love it. Propellers have all but vanished, huh? Oh yes, look at that. We need to go see what on earth is that. That is definitely a glitch. It's not supposed to look like that, man. That is not supposed to look like that. Okay, I think our flight plan is somewhat effective. I think we're doing all right as we climb out. Oh my god, we can barely see our aircraft. There it is. Oh lordy. Check that out. From the nose we can't even, from the tail we can't even see the tip of it. That is pretty serious stuff, huh? Yeah, I don't know if that's because of DLSS that it's showing us that transparency on the hub there. It might be. It definitely might be. Jump back in the cockpit here, still moving at the same speed, very slow. To take off here, I show you guys a little nav map so you have an understanding of what's going on. We just took off from Glasgow here and we have turned off to our right, as you can see. And after this we are supposed to go till Clyde at 6,000 feet or something like that, at least. And then from there, we are gonna simply cross over here to Donegal. Okie dokie. So yeah, not too bad. $10,000 coming up. I don't think I'm gonna switch off passenger signs today. It is very, very bumpy. Look at us getting blasted by the wind, and we have no visibility. Okay, very nice. We've broken through the clouds. That just looks absolutely gorgeous. Now the propellers are showing up properly. So through clouds, maybe there's a chance it's also because of GFX. It's either because of GFX or yeah, it's almost certainly because of GFX. So the propeller hub disappearing thing is almost definitely because of GFX. I'm positive about that. Yeah, that's what was causing that. But look at how beautifully it looks right now when we come out of the cloud. Because when it's in the cloud, GFX is running the wing fade effect and a number of other effects that give us that volume as we pass through the clouds, the density as we pass through the clouds like we just experienced, which is really, really cool and something that was missing in MSFS, but now it's there. However, it does mean that at least coupled with DLSS, it does give that ghosting issue for the propeller. Not too terrible. Hopefully they fix it. If not, hopefully somebody finds a workaround. Anyway, we're climbing on to our cruising altitude. Let's enjoy some cinematic views, everybody. Oh my god, we don't need these wiping away, do we? Let's turn these off. Let's turn off the landing lights. Let's turn off seatbelt signs and all of that good stuff. Beacon lights, nav lights, logo lights, wing lights. Wing lights are not required anymore. Everything else looking good. MCT on that, and great. Oh, what a beautiful jet, and what a beautiful scene as we fly along here. Our flaps are still down, by the way. Flaps are still down. Yep, they are. There's nothing we can do about that for now, so. Man, that's great. Look at that. I feel like I need to adjust this view a little bit. Give it a bit more room, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like that. Maybe I will do that here. Excuse me. While I do that, guys. I keep pressing things by mistake. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's done. Still climbing up. I know our flaps are still down, but I think we're okay. You know what? Our flaps are down. Let's increase that speed right there. And let's put our flaps up. Okay, it's about time we put our flaps up. Yeah, it's low speed. That's okay. Let's just get this going first of all. It's much better. I don't even think we're gonna reach 20,000 feet. Are we? Yeah, VS is rising. Yeah, okay, we'll be fine, I think. We have one quick look in the cockpit. Yeah, we're okay. Let's cut the power there. Slightly. Right here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Brilliant. I have to say, it feels much better to fly in 2024. I think the fluid dynamics work that they've done with the flight model has paid off. And it definitely feels much better to fly in 2024 than it did in 2020. Even the 2020 version, I flew it in 2024. We had a flight recently with the ATR 42. And that did not feel as good as this one, to be honest, in terms of the way how the aircraft behaves purely from a hand flying point of view. But we are looking absolutely drop dead gorgeous as we fly along towards Donegal. It is going to be a very slow flight, so as soon as we reach 20,000 feet, I think I'm going to engage a sim rate, so that we can fast forward through this, which is really cool. Logan Air. I love that design on the tail. Absolutely love it. Ooh, a little bit of battering by the winds there. We just saw that. Climbing along nicely. Speed is pretty stable. It's just that our climb rate is, well, it's shallow. It's an ATR. It is what it is, right? No problems. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Look at that. Look at it. Oh my word. That is a gorgeous flight. Well worth it. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Clouds are looking less popcorny. Still a little bit popcorny, but yeah. Okay, there's a good view. It's not too bad at all, huh? That is not too bad at all either, and neither is that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Still not yet over the water here. But we look picture perfect. VS is looking very, very low at the moment. We're used to seeing much faster aircrafts in the flyby mode, aren't we? Oh, wow. Literally flying between two layers of clouds. Beautiful. We need to reduce the speed here. Let's reduce the speed a little bit more. Give it a bit more of thrust here. Yeah, so we can increase that just a little bit. Alright, trying to climb here. Hasn't done much in the way of good, but we're climbing up to 20,000 feet fairly, very slowly. Let's increase and decrease the range. Okay, we're increasing the range there. Top of descent is coming up anyway, by the way. There isn't much to go. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see what's in our flight plan, shall we? Check out our flight plan. 6,000 at Clyde. At Rubex, it doesn't tell us anything. At EIDL, it doesn't tell us anything. That's rough. That is rough. We don't know how to do this, huh? Forgot to close the cockpit door there, didn't I? Yeah. And then cockpit door close. There you go. Well, let's just go back to some more views here and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, we are still taking our sweet time to climb here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to level out our altitude right now. Okay, so we're gonna go to altitude mode. I'm going to select right here. That's literally it. Okay, I'm gonna keep that bug right there, and we're gonna continue at this mode, and then let's get back into the flight deck. There we go. Our power is supposed to go to cruise right now, but I'm gonna keep it on MCT. And we are now slowly inching our way towards I don't know, wherever on Earth the speed will max out here. We've got a headwind as well. This aircraft is not powerful enough to contend with such headwinds, man. We should not. 20,000 is kind of too high. But nonetheless, our topo descent is coming up already, as you can see. And we kind of need to listen to it. We'll come in about our... did we set local pressure before we took off? We didn't, did we? Oh my god, so many mistakes today. I'm not used to the aircraft. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and since we're coming up on top of descent anyway, let's go towards our altitude at VNAV on at maybe around 3,000 feet. Let me check. What is the elevation at Donegal? Donegal is just 15 feet, so we can go straight down to, excuse me, maybe about 2,500 feet. Yeah, let's try that. Apparently it's following the path to 2,500. I don't know. Does this thing have auto brake? It doesn't. Or does it? Wait, weren't we supposed to pull this? Flight push. Oh, never mind. It automatically did that, so that's fine. Everything here is looking good. Boost. We have boost. Yeah, that's not working. All right. Yeah, we're looking good, everybody. We're looking good. I really want to get rid of this lens flare nonsense in MSFS. It breaks the immersion. It really breaks it so badly for me. I hate the lens flare thing. I really hate it. I disabled it in 2020. 2024, they've decided to shove it down our throats. I don't know. Can you change it yet? Or can you ever change it? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're looking okay. There we go. Great. We didn't even have time to fast forward. We are already at top of descent. The problem is, we have got round about the same distance left. I think everyone's dozed off or called it a day here in the chats. Okay. Very nice. Our descent is going... it's going as planned. I think it's going okay. It's beautiful. I have to say I like this aircraft now. I really enjoy the ATR now. It's definitely gotten up to the standard that I expect. The difference between the 2020 ATR and the 2024 ATR is real. It is definitely real. Very happy that Asobo decided to provide this upgrade. Kindly provide us with the Antonov upgrade so that I can finally fly that aircraft in 2024. It is broken. I can't fly it. Please upgrade it. I've been looking forward to flying that thing in 2024. So yeah, please give us the upgrade. Okay, let's take a look at little nav map for a second here. All right, ignore the top of descent point. That's based on the performance of another aircraft. However, it is fairly accurate in that we have begun, and as you can tell, we're very slow in inching towards what we're trying to go towards, isn't it? Ground speed of 245 knots. And our altitude that is a true altitude, isn't it? Yeah, not the calibrated altitude. Our calibrated altitude is showing us 17,000. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That is fine. All right, what else? Yeah, we're very, very, very slow. But it's fun. I can't wait to do a lot more shorter flights with this aircraft. It's going to be so much fun to do that. Like for example, the extremely short route of EGPF, which is a Glasgow to Edinburgh. We can fly from Glasgow to Edinburgh. That's going to be really fun. Very fun. Perhaps we can fly from Donegal down to Belfast. Yeah, we can fly from Donegal to Belfast. That will work. That's a good one. That will work. So we can do a lot of those flights. We can also fly a lot in New Zealand, which has excellent airports fairly close by. We can fly in New Zealand. We can try and do some flights in Africa as well. What else can we fly? We've got Indigo livery included with this aircraft, which means we can go for the first time. No, not for the first time. I think I've flown in India once or twice before. Twice. So I think we can go and fly to India or within India using the Indigo livery given as well. So New Zealand, anywhere in Africa. We've also got Silver Airways, a prominent operator as well. Late to the chat, is the update on this aircraft better? Welcome, Mr. JRF. The update is much better. I was just saying that the update has really made this aircraft enjoyable to fly. The textures have been improved slightly, I believe. At least the cockpit looks darker to me at the very least. I feel like the aircraft has been improved. Walk around works. And the handling has become better. It definitely has become better. It flies more like what I would expect an aircraft to fly like and less like a game. So that is definitely a plus point. At this point, I'm not sure how much of this is just perceived in my head. But I'm pretty positive the update is a good one. Especially considering it's an upgrade that's pretty free. You know, it's just a free aircraft upgrade as part of the aircraft and avionics upgrades. So yeah, it's a good one. The upgrade has made the aircraft better. So if we take a look at the cabin here, as you can tell, it's a little darker than what you're used to seeing in 2020. This is the way it looks, and it's pretty good. It is pretty good. You can see some textures on the EFB. Look at that. Some smudges on the EFB and all of that. Looks much better. So they've definitely done some work here in the cockpit. Textures look better for sure. Yep, textures do look better, right? Look at that. Okay, ignore that, but look at that texture right there. It's fantastic. Look at the circuit breaker textures there. They're not modeled, but still. So yeah, definitely some work has gone in there. Much better. Okay, what are we looking like? 16,000 feet. And why are we stopped at 16,000 feet? Because we need to slow down, right? Oh, I did not realize that. Yeah, Mr. JRF. That's gonna cost us some time, huh? I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Let's try and cut power so we can descend quicker. Or is it because it literally doesn't want us to descend? Which one is it? I do not know. I don't know what's going on right now. What is the aircraft doing? I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let's increase the range. Speed, right. Let's push that back up. Alright. There is Donegal. So we're flying directly towards Donegal. And I do not think we're supposed to be at 16,000 feet. Okay. It's time for me to take manual control. Let's go IAS mode. We need to decrease this. Going to cut the throttle out completely. Oh no, that's too much. Leave it like this. Yep. That seems about right. Let's go on to heading mode. We'll push to sync it. And we'll turn off to our side here. So we can kind of catch the localizer, right? So let's go to heading mode. We'll begin a nice, lovely turn. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Let's now head towards that. Okay, that's a little bit of a wide heading there. Let's just fly kind of in that direction. So hopefully we'll be able to capture the glide slope. So the VNAV path is messed up today because my database is out of date. It's not very good, it's not up to date, etc, and none of the procedures and arrivals at EIDL are available. It barely registers EIDL as an airport. That's as much as it does. 40 nautical miles away from our destination. We are at 14,000 feet, which is we're okay. We're in an ATR. I think we'll be fine. Just cut the throttle a little bit more, should we? You know what I can do? I can go to manual and I can increase that speed right there. That'll get us a much steeper descent. Right? There we go. That'll get us 2,500 right there. So let's see how that goes. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's talk about tuning in the localizer. Localizer today into Donegal is supposed to be at 110.30 DME. 110.30. So let's come to our nav here. Go to VOR ILS and tune in what we need to. 110.30. 110.30. need to go. 110. 0.30 right to there. And then we will swap the two. There we go. Okay. We'll use that when we are ready to. We will switch to that one right there. So currently we got nothing going on, and that's okay. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. Yeah, we've got nothing going on currently. Let's reduce the range on that. Yeah, that's a little late for that. Let's cut the power a little bit. We've got nothing going on at the DME yet because we're too far away. And let's try this. Let's try this, everybody. Let's put our heading bug slightly there. Yeah, we're okay. We are okay. We can return to nav mode momentarily. Yep. 2,500 right here is still a little bit. I think we're okay. We're descending at 900 feet per minute. Come on, we need more than that. Yeah, let's get at least 1,000 going right here. There we go, that's much better. Let's go to some cinematic views one more time. Donegal is looking clear. It's a bit of clouds, but apart from that, I think the weather is good enough. Scotland. I love it. I love the fact that they decided to write at the bottom, paint at the bottom, which makes a lot of sense for the ATR because it flies fairly low compared to other aircrafts. It's very clever. You can also see it really, really well. I like that. Not that other aircrafts don't have it as well, but you know. You get me point. Ah, yes. Look at how beautiful that looks. Underneath us, look at that. Gorgeous. It's taken us a while now. 1 hour 34 minutes just to travel a very, very short distance here. But total of 142 nautical mile flight. Only got 20 something nautical miles remaining. That's pretty much it. Okay. $9,000 feet. Yeah, I think it will be okay. I might want to increase the rate of descent. Let me get back in the flight deck one more time. Yeah, the rate of descent is not going to cut it. Let me cut off our throttle further. There we go. That's much better. There we go. The aircraft is definitely more polished now. It does have a few bugs here and there. We have managed to spot at least one. That is with the wiper. The co-pilot side wiper does not actually wipe the water droplets off the windscreen. Only the pilot side does, so that is a glitch. Or a potential bug right there. Something I hope they fix. Okay, let's turn our heading in slightly. And let's decrease the range on that, decrease the range on that. There we go, looking good. Let's turn our aircraft in a little bit. Still have, oh, we have DME. We have DME, everybody. Yes, we do. 18 nautical miles to EIDL. We've got DME, and that is confirmed. We're good. We're good. Oh, would you look at that? If we want to use that, which I would like to use today. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Terrain. Oh no. What did I just do? Oh, nothing. Thought I might have screwed it up. Did I screw it up? No, I didn't. Oh, it's working. The weather is working. It's just that this is stuck. Wait. Our flight sim is stuck. Uh-oh. What have I just done? We are stuck in the air, everybody. Have I done something? What is... Is it back to normal? Okay, it's back to normal. What have I just done? What just happened there? Well, okay, don't touch it. Basically, don't touch it. I'm not touching this again. Oh no, it's done it again. No, okay. Oh, it's alive. Alright, great. I don't know what just happened there, but we're okay, everybody. We're okay, I think. Let's bring our heading down in a bit. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was the sim rate somehow being engaged, perhaps? But what could I have possibly done to engage the sim rate? Because I noticed the clouds were still moving, so I don't know what that was about. But luckily, sim rate into 1, everything is working. I don't know what that was, but hey, we're not messing with that anymore. This thing, stay away from it, huh? No, the ND thing, I'm gonna stay away from it. I don't know why that caused such a little issue there, but something definitely happened. Yeah, I thought it was a crash too, Mr. JRF. But I don't think we have an issue right now. Okay, let's turn our heading in slightly further. Hopefully we catch. All I know is the ILS is somewhere in this direction. I mean, the localizer is, no, in this direction actually. So I'm trying to catch it, and we will. Just need to go to, where is the approach button? Right here. So we just need to switch to approach, and we'll be okay. There you go, localizer button right there. We'll leave this engaged because we're supposed to capture it somewhere. There it is. Course is going to be, let's set the course so we can capture it. Course is 203. Course is 203. Where is 203? There you go. It's showing the other way though. Set local pressure right here. Yeah, that is not... That doesn't seem right. I'm not gonna lie, that does not seem right. I don't know where our heading is going right now. Oh wait, I didn't set course, I set heading, my bad. My bad, everybody. That is entirely my bad. Sorry. I was supposed to set this course at... sorry, new aircraft. Hey? You can tell that I'm... Okay, there we go. That seems right. I was like, this is pointing the other way around. That doesn't make any sense. Well, here we are. Okay. We are just all right. So there we go. We're about to intercept that line right there. And we should have glide slope as well. Yeah, we'll be fine. We will be just fine, everybody. Let's turn our heading in towards it. Hopefully we can capture it somewhere there. I don't know where the glide slope is though. Where is the localizer? Mr. Localizer? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's supposed to capture the localizer, but we haven't done that yet. No problem. Oh, that's a very, very bad rate of slowing. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now, but we need to slow down. There is no glide slope, there's just localizer. Oh, localizer has been caught. Alright, let us slow our aircraft down. Let's follow VS. There is no... What is it doing? Oh, sorry guys. Let's go down to about 300 VS. Let's put our nose down. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, what's going on? Go. Let's do that. Okay, I'm just gonna take manual control because this is not working. Okay, let's just take manual control here. Autopilot. My aircraft. Reduce the speed there. Put down our gear. Okay, going to set up early here. Flaps down, flaps down. I can't see anything. I don't have anything in sight. Oh lordy, it's gonna be interesting. Let's just find out. Let's just find out. Let me get Sky Dolly running so we have landing replay before it's too late. Landing replay. Okay, no ILS available, no localizer. A localizer is pretty much there and it's helping us stay in line with it. That's good, but we don't really have anything else. Okay, oh there it is. There's the runway right ahead of us. Runway in sight, everybody. Let's put our flaps down. Let's get a bit of throttle, we'll be okay. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Coming into land. Okay, very bumpy. As usual, we have not had any luck with weather these past few days, but coming in a little high. Yeah, we're alright. Okay, that's a little low now, I guess. Touchdown zone is, oh my lord, okay.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right. Oh my god, we slowed down like nothing. What the heck was that? That is crazy amount of reverse. Is that a bug? Why did we slow down that quickly? That is nuts. How did that happen? I mean, yeah, I used a lot of reverse thrust. That's just crazy though. Well, welcome to Donegal, everybody. Let's go and park our aircraft, put our flaps up. I don't know what the heck just happened. Good lord. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, these are off? Wait, we didn't turn these on? Oh my god. Strobe lights off. That's good enough. Should we... Oh, we need to go forward. We'll go forward. We forgot about all our lights, didn't we? That's okay. Where is our surveillance? TCAS, standby. Standby. Okay, we'll go and park, and then we'll take a look at that landing replay, because that was a suspiciously quick stop. I did use braking, I did use max reverse thrust, but that is crazy. I don't think that was a great landing. Oh, it was something with a lot of turbulence there, but I think we're okay. I will take it. Let's go ahead and check out our landing soon, eh? Welcome to Donegal, everybody. I'll turn this in here. Is there beta? What do you mean beta? The reverse range. I don't think it's called beta range in this aircraft, but yes, the reverse is available. I did use full reverse. The reverse is powerful, but it was not supposed to stop that quickly. That's nuts. I did use braking as well. We'll see. We'll have a look. This aircraft is very... Okay, I'm just gonna put it right here. I'll put the parking brakes on right here. And let's go ahead and take a look at that landing replay, because I am fascinated. Oh my god, and the landing replay could not be stored by SkyDolly. Oh, that was a little warning you guys heard. The recording did not work. Oh lord. Damn man, I wanted to have a recording of a replay. The first ever... Oh crap. Alright, anyway. Well... I guess we don't have landing replay today. That's okay. That is okay. Can we go down to hotel mode from full? I don't think we can we? Let me just try this. Put this back on. Oh, you can't. You're gonna have to cut it off completely, haven't we? Put that there. I'm just gonna cut off the engines as well. Oh, sorry. Cut off the engines there. Just gonna connect the ground power. There you go. Alright everybody, that's not how you're supposed to shut down your aircraft, by the way, but that is how I did it. Flaps are up, everything else is looking okay. Let's go up here Let's go to GSX. Forget deboarding. It's gonna do something silly. So let's.
Just past the gap. Seat A.
I accidentally engaged this. Okay, it's fine.
Go right ahead. Under the seat is fine.
Turn all of that off. Oh, prop brake is ready though. Beacon lights off. That off. These are already off.
Welcome aboard. Enjoy.
That can come to dim. That can come to disarmed. This can come to. Oh, it's already off. These can come off right here. These are already off. That's all off. We don't need this, by the way. That can go away. These are off. That's off. That's off. Okay. I think we can leave it right here, everybody. I think we can leave it right here. Let's get all of this stuff going. And yeah. All right, welcome to Donegal Airport, everybody. That was really fun. Here it is, Donegal. Looking very... Oh, we can't go inside, can we? No, we can't. We cannot go inside, but that was pretty cool. That's very cool. Mr. JRF, you're very welcome, man. Thank you very much for checking out my tutorials. That is much appreciated right there. Thank you so much. And thank you for chiming into the chat today as well. All right, with that, guys, I've got lots of stuff to do with this ATR and when it comes to GSX profile and fixing a lot of stuff here. But apart from that, welcome to Donegal Airport. That was a very interesting first flight. I am enjoying this aircraft much more than I did with the previous version. So I will be flying this aircraft a little bit more now. I'm looking forward to that very much. That being said, if you're new to the channel, do the whole liking, commenting, subscribing, all that shebang to help the channel push towards 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, please do that. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned into the live stream. Thank you so much, especially to those who tuned into the chat. EM, Mike Smith, Anas, JRF119 and Manage9348. Thank you very much to all of you guys for tuning in to the chat. Much appreciated. Hope to see you guys soon in one of my other live streams or videos. And until then, you all have yourself a good day. I shall catch you very soon. I have no idea what the next live stream is going to be. Perhaps I think it's time for us to take a peek at X-Plane 12. I'm not sure. But with so much happening in MSFS, I am not entirely sure. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. But nonetheless, thank you very much. And I shall catch you in the next one. And until then, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.